This is Ryerson Stadium in Ypsilanti, Michigan. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the San Diego State Aztecs and the Eastern Michigan Eagles. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, even though there will be a great home field advantage today, Coach told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Reese?
All right, Holly. The Eagles kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So San Diego State's offense will get the ball first. And here comes the freshman quarterback who has certainly outperformed his recruiting ranking. A recruit this coaching staff really was much higher on than a lot of the services, and man, did that pay off as he won the job to start the season. A quick pass to the left. Guys, let's think just for a minute about big picture San Diego State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. The run inside. It's Mitchell. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Aztecs line up to punt it away. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. So Eastern Michigan's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Here's the guy we believe is going to be a workhorse in this one. We anticipate that he is going to have a major impact on this running game. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Mack. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. From the gun. Give on the inside. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Dropping back, it's Coleman. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Running inside, it's Mitchell. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Starting to feel a little pressure. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. On the run, it's Mitchell. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to him. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires on the move. Got his man on the right. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him.
Breaks into the open. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. The Aztecs will snap it on 1st and 10.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick him up and put him down.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
And the Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grab behind the line. It's Mosley. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his man down the middle. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. He'll do it himself, and he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the option. Pulls it again on the option. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. At the 35, got a little grass. You want to talk about changing field position. The huge play takes it down to the 37. He's now up to 66 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Caught in the backfield, it's Mack. There he goes. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Coleman. With the catch, it's Grant. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Wants to throw it. On target. Oh, what a cut! Touchdown, Eagles! score.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. On the ground with the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to get the first through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes a move. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Back to throw, it's Coleman. Got his man in the middle. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. Off the play fake. Fires quickly. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Mack. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Eagles are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Hamilton. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Eagles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He splits the uprights, and now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Mitchell. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. The throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Aztecs will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. To throw, it's Coleman. Under fire, and it's a sack.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
So now they're staring at a 2nd and long from their 20. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Grant. And he's dragged down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for room, it's Mitchell. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 3rd down play from the gun. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Turning it on. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
And, man, that's impressive because I feel like this QB, he knew it, Reese. Like, he knew exactly where he needed to get to. He drops back. He wants to pass the football, but he's like, I got plenty of space to get the 1st down with a little extra, makes that decision, and gets the 1st down.
Under fire. On a little time, lets it go. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. It's complete to the left, and he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Trying to run, it's Mitchell. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Aztecs!
But that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Eastern Michigan going fast. Wants to throw. It's Coleman. Moves away as he feels pressure. Across the 45. Timeout taken by the offense as their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Here's a heat. He sacked this defense all over him. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with the San Jose State Spartans taking on the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And it's San Jose State able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. They finally break into the win column after starting the year 0-3. Back now to your game in Ypsilanti. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And just like that, let's send it back to the guys inside the factory.
The Aztecs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Eastern Michigan's offense takes the field to get this drive started. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
To the air, it's Coleman. Looking down the middle. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. Trying to start the drive with a pass. That's reeled in. It's Ford. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking for space. It's Mitchell. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. First down here for the offense. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. The run inside. It's Mitchell. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quick release by the QB. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Now the play fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, San Diego State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. When he let that go ahead and signal touchdown. He knew it was 6.
And most of the time you hear about those 50-50 balls out wide. Nowadays, with these guys that are so big and strong and so good at going and getting the ball, it's more like 80-20. And you can see just so hard to defend the fade route.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Leaves it with the back. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Line getting set on second down. They feed him again. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Coleman. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Running inside. It's Mitchell. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Aztecs will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Quick release on the RPO. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Makes the grab. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. And the Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll run play action. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Now on 2nd down. There's some room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The offense set for a 1st down play. Just a little off. Incomplete. Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Gives it on the option. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's got it again. Running to Green. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Do they have another 3rd down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. On the move. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
And he's going to bring it out. And the returner will be knocked down. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Coleman. Here comes the heat. And they got it. And that's a live ball behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And it's an ancient proverb for a reason, right? Know thyself. And what he does best is hang in the pocket and throw strikes and attack the field. It's not really running. And you can see he takes off, and the defense closes in fast. And the most important thing happens for the defense. They hit him. They get the ball out.
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Got a man. It's Napier. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll move the tight end. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. Dances away. Trying to make magic with his feet. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He makes the grab. Touchdown Aztecs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Bringing it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Floating away. Going to try to get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Back to pass, it's Coleman. Got it behind the line, it's Mack. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Makes the catch, it's Mack. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ford. Strong, firm tackle. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it.
Makes the grab at the 10. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And the D denied them on 2nd and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Eastern Michigan's offense takes the field to get this drive started. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a nonprofit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Back to throw, it's Coleman. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Oh, they're after him, and down he goes.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. That is no good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 20 points.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Defense dropping into soft coverage. They're working that left side. Oh, he's got some space. Gets gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. Now he's going to break the pocket. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's going to take off. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Eastern Michigan going fast. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Eagles. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.